it will be a very enjoyable task to review all the Americans whose lives will have been impacted for the better by the presidency of Donald Trump. For all his prevarications about bringing hope and change, Mr. Obama was a profoundly negative influence on this nation. He gave no real, genuine concern about Americans, but focused his attention on a deceitful leftist agenda whose end result would have been disaster for this nation. No president can personally handle even a minute fraction of the details involved in leading a nation the size of the United States. Yet President Trump's humanity shines especially brightly when he takes some time to do something for someone who cannot pay him back. This is as refreshing as it is the exact opposite of the way the Clintons functioned. This latest story about President Trump is illustrative of the leadership he brings through the team members he has selected. It begins with a thank you. I want to extend my deepest appreciation to the Trump administration for all their efforts on my behalf. Without their support I would be spending tonight in an Italian prison, said CIA officer Sabrina de Souza. What happened that put de Souza in jeopardy? Sabrina de Souza is one of nearly 24 CIA officers who was prosecuted, convicted, and sentenced by Italian courts in absentia in 2009 for the role she allegedly played in the rendition of a radical cleric named Abu Omar. It was the first and only criminal prosecution that has ever taken place related to the CIA's rendition program, which involved more than 100 suspected terrorists and the assistance of dozens of European countries. It turns out that she had nothing to do with this act, and the Obama administration just ignored her plight. The Obama administration and former CIA Director John Brennan abandoned de Souza the last 7 years, and in 6 weeks, the Trump team made her freedom possible, Representative Pete Hoekstra told Fox News. Continuing the story, CIA Director Mike Pompeo lobbied his counterparts in Portugal and Italy on behalf of Sabrina de Souza, who was convicted in absentia along with 25 other Americans after the post-9/11 rendition of an Egyptian cleric. He was later found guilty on terrorism charges. The CIA had no comment on the case. The source said Friday that Pompeo worked behind the scenes to show that, on his watch, no CIA case officer would be left behind for executing a mission authorized at the highest levels of U.S. government. What do you think? Scroll down to comment below. American Conservative Herald helped contribute to this story. It's News Exposed signing off.